And this is actually my first video, and for my first video I'm going to be doing the Kv-5 because why not. And in my Kv-5 I have actually done quite a few games in it. I have actually, how many games do I have? I have 364 games and my mastery badge in that tank. It's a really good tank if you know how to use it, but I'll talk about the tank and all of its stats and what crew you need after the battle, so I'm gonna get right into that. And in the queue. And this thing can see up to tier 9, but not tier 10. That does have preferred matchmaking. Unless you're platooned up with another tier 8 and you, like, the tier 8's the party leader or the platoon leader, and you choose your Kv-5, then it will possibly put you into a tier 10 match. And I would not recommend doing that because this tank does struggle a little at tier 10. Actually quite a bit. Okay. Okay. Pearl River. I haven't played Kv-5 on Pearl River much, but I'm sure I'll make it work. Okay.
Let's go!
Where's the team going? Just waiting for the battle to see everyone's going. I think I need to go right. I would like to go left, but I think I need to go right. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go left because some people are going to branch off going down the middle, some people are going to. I am thinking of going left. Let's hope those guys can pull up that side. Push this side. We got it. I don't even know if we have anyone going in the middle much better. Spotted a think I'm gonna use my repair. I got repairs. Horrible again. And push him off with a ramp. Okay. I think our team's possibly got that side right. These guys. Stop these guys in their tracks. So they're gonna be heading for base, I believe. Didn't know that he was looking at me. Oh, and he rolled high. What a lucky. Rolled for 350. Could have easily gotten out of that one. I was aiming at his lower plate, but I'm just curious to see if our team can pull this battle off. Like our Tiger 2 and Tiger 2 and our other M7 are trying to hold off these three guys up here. The IS, Tiger 2, and another guy. Stock Tiger 2. Just came around too fast. On this T-32. Hear that? Oh, here we go. And our team could pull this off, but it's not looking too good. Yeah. ARL. I just get this that's a very good military crucial shot.
Mission accomplished.
I didn't even see that we were capping. So yep, we kept the base. And we won that battle. Let's look at the first game stats. Okay. 3,152 double. No awards. 2,346. That's a pretty average battle in the Kv-5, but if that T-39 didn't roll high, he would have been done. But yeah, it's a pretty decent battle, and I have premium from this holiday season. I got the 7 days, And yep, so that's 87,000 with premium, 53,000 without premium. That's a pretty good amount of silver for an average battle in this thing. So it does get you silver. And let's look a little at the stats of the Kv-5 and what crew you need. So the Kv-5, for weak spots, it's that upper cupola on top of the turret, the one on the right, top right. Then these two R2D2 hatches in the front. Except if you wiggle, you should be able to bounce shots if it hits the side. And also, the turret's pretty strong from the front, but there are little flat spots next to the turret, or the gun mantlet. There's these little flat spots, and if you have high enough penetration, you can probably get through there. And then if you angle your turret like this, it's not a very good idea, because that's a flat spot right there. That's not a lot of armor there. Then if you hit the sides of the turret, that's pretty weak. Back of the turret, then the other side of the turret, those aren't good ideas, because they are very weak. I mean, it's good for the enemy, but not good for the Kv-5. And upper plate is very strong. Then the lower plate, it's pretty strong. So let's say you're a Kv-5 and you're being shot at by like a what would this thing encounter? Maybe like an 122mm BL9, like on the IS-3. So if you're aiming at the front of it, I have the Armor Inspector app right in front of me. The upper plate is about let's try and get that, 284 millimeters at about this angle. Lower plate is 205 millimeters. So there's a higher chance that the 122 BL9 would be able to hit that. Cheeks of the turret are about 253-54 millimeters of penetration to get through there. And then the flat spots next to the gun mantle are actually only 186 millimeters at this front angle. So that's going to be an issue getting through there. The front of the cupola to the left on the hull, the big R2D2 hatch, is only 124 millimeters in the front. But if you hit on the very edge, if you're wiggling, it goes up substantially. It's an automatic ricochet if it hits that. Like if you hit at a wide enough angle on the whole R2D2 hatch, it can bounce off. This is 122 BL9 shooting at it. And then penetration chance on the smaller one, it's only about 190 millimeters, even if you wiggle that thing, but you have a higher chance of bouncing a shot. And then for the top cupolas, the one on the top right is 153 millimeters, so that's a 100% penetration chance for the 122 BL9, if you can hit it with that the Russian accuracy. But hopefully Stalin will guide your shot. And then it's 123 on the top left cupola, except that's pretty hard to hit, especially that since most tanks are kind of shorter than it, they'd have to kind of shoot up. So, and if you wiggle, that's going to be hard to hit. Okay, that's enough of the millimeters. Or actually, for the armor in the back, it's 140 millimeters, and there, as you can see, there's a slight angle there. So obviously a BL9 is going to be able to penetrate it on the IS-3, but if you're against some lower tier tanks, like some tier 7s and tier 6s, if you are lucky enough to see some tier 6s in this tank, you can bounce shots off the rear. I wouldn't rely on it in a battle, but some Kv-5 drivers, they drive backwards to like reverse side scrape and just go backwards down some alleys if they feel confident enough and they can protect those cupolas on the front of the tank. So, but if they do penetrate, that's your engine, so that's going to be an issue. So I recommend angling and driving backwards, and you can turn around the turret and drive backwards. Alright, so let's look at the crew perks. As you can see, I have lots of crew perks on this thing. I got this when it first came out. Okay. So for the Kv-5 crew I have, for skills and perks, I have controlled impact, so it pretty much decreases the ramming damage to my vehicle, and increases ramming damage to my enemy vehicles that I'm facing or ramming. So for clutch braking, obviously this thing has a pretty bad traverse speed. I believe the traverse speed is something like, what is the traverse speed of this thing? The traverse speed, I'll get to that traverse speed later. And if we go to the next one, Mentor, that pretty much just helps the overall research speed of the crew, so you can get perks a lot faster. And Jack of all trades, it enables the it enables the commander to like take over different like spots in the tank. Like say your loader gets taken out, it can help the loader if it gets knocked out. So that's pretty good to have. Then if we go to smooth ride, that's better when firing on the move. I find myself firing on the move quite a bit in this tank, especially on big maps where there's artillery and I just can't stand still, or else I'll get totally pelted by artillery because of this big engine deck in the back. Repairs, it accelerates the repair time on your tanks. That's good when you get tracked. You don't need to use your repair kit. Then off-road driving reduces ground resistance, and this thing, it has pretty slow acceleration, but when it gets up to speed, it can usually maintain that speed a lot better with the off-road driving perk. And then snapshot is training, so that'll increase my accuracy during turret rotation. And so yeah, that's the skills and perks for this tank. For consumables, I don't carry any premium rounds. I don't really know why I carry high explosive. I end up finding myself using it sometimes if there's artillery and I really need to get out of the way. Then I'll just fire a quick artillery shot into that, or a quick high explosive shot into that artillery. Okay, so, and you can see the small repair kit. I do use Lend-Lease oil. Whoa, hold on. That's actually supposed to be Octane. Huh. Well, oh, I guess they just changed the name of it. I didn't even notice. Well, yeah, that concludes this video. If you liked the video, give it a like, and if you would like to subscribe to the video, that'd help me out, and that'll keep you updated on my next videos. If you would like me to do anything else in my videos, just say something in the comments below, and I'll get back to you. Okay, thanks guys, and see you on the battlefield.